So Rodney, what are we doing here?
Well, I am trying my first cane pole fishing at Rod Slinger Outdoors.
Where are you?
I am on this lake off of Sang Road in the North Georgia mountains, and I have no bait.
That's not true. You've got a shiny hook.
I have a hook
and a bobber.
And a bobber.
So you've got to make that hook dance, don't you?
I did find some of these. Well, it's kind of weird. They've got braided line on this reel, on this setup. But I did find some of these. And we're going to go with kind of like the red-headed one. Look at that. We're just going to hook him right through there. Right out. Just going to set it up like that. All right, we're going to see if that won't dance a little bit. Won't you just be happy if I catch something on that? Here we go. Let's try this. Work that lure a little bit. Let it sink down and see if there's anything down there that maybe around this dock that says I'm hungry. I don't see any fish surfacing up towards it. I do see the lure. It's sitting on the bottom. I don't want to sit on the bottom. I need to move. Got it moving. It's a long arm cast. We're dead sticking it now. No chasers. Just dead stick it. So dead sticking is when you reel without twitching. You just straight along. I've got a couple of guys with me. I asked them to dig some worms, but they're just watching the fun.
Stand here and wait to help you bring in the big one.
Tell us about that worm that you looked for and couldn't find.
Yeah, they're quite elusive, those worms out here.
That's right.
Yeah.
They're kind of like the worms in Tremors. Remember those worms?
In Tremors?
Mm-hmm.
No, but I had some neighbors in Colorado. Their last name was Tremors.
Let's see if I can.
Well, I'm sure they'd appreciate a shout out.
I don't
Actually,
know.
the soil here is should be pretty ripe for
See him?
some.
He's
He's just
nothing there. No.
Let me find you a worm, Rodney.
It's kind of nuts. I just saw something.
either a worm or a snake, whatever you can find, Brian.
Some poison ivy.
So, do you think a worm would change the situation here?
I'm seeing that I've seen
Nothing?
no action at all.
That's kind of what I'm thinking too.
It's kind of. I think at this point I'm just making a video.
I think we're learning about dead sticking and we're learning about
You learned
long
about dead
cast.
sticking. You learned about how to fish with a cane pole. That's new to me.
Well, we haven't learned that yet. We're going to wait until we see something
You
get
learned
caught.
how to, oh look, I don't want to get tangled on that.
Those worms.
You getting a shot of Brian back there digging for a
I
worm?
know. I'm
I
trying.
did a minute ago, but I have not picked up any of his current talk track.
Yeah.
What are we finding there, Mr. Brian?
Nothing yet.
Got a good digging shovel, it looks like.
I'm not gonna give up. Gotta catch our dinner tonight.
Oh, that's perseverance, Ryan.
I want to throw a big Whopper on the grill tonight, if possible.
That's at Burger King.
Oh yeah, a fish Whopper.
Yeah, I think I know that people do like that BK fish sandwich.
A juicy brim.
I heard that the salmon run, but I think you missed them.
I think I missed a lot of that.
That'd be a fun trip. We should do Alaska.
I love that.
This is like brand new, this deck.
You missed it. The rod did double over here a second ago, but it was
Really?
because I caught a limb.
Well, that's catching something. I guess we're learning to fish.
Look right in here. There it is. It looks real, doesn't it?
Hmm. Now you know what it looks like when it.
Exactly.
It's good simulation for if a fish were biting.
There are any worms out here.
Might be a little cold. They may be a little deeper in the. Well, this was a fun adventure.
It was a nice walk down.
Nice walk down to the pond.
There's a squirrel coming down the tree over there. It's always fun to watch.
He's coming to see what you caught. We've got the native digger up here. Very good. So if you were to catch a fish on this, what do you think you'd be doing with it? You got your tools for getting the hook out of the mouth?
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna need many tools for the size fish that may hit this thing. I will say cane pole fishing is kind of fun though. I guess you're supposed to sit in a boat and do this.
Yep.
With
Maybe
cane
tell some
pole.
good stories periodically.
That's your cane pole shot right there. But I can't say that I'm having much luck with this thing. Maybe it's the color. You think it's the color? It's all in the color, right?
I think it's that you've got a red bobber with a red top on that, and it's confusing.
So
Worm.
you know, you found one?
We've got success.
Tiny.
Oh, I don't care how tiny it is.
I looked under 2 logs and I'm like, literally found a one tiny worm. Check it.
Very nice.
All I need.
Okay, it's a
Well, he is small.
So that
yeah.
does not have a red, but that's all right. So is the hook you got, right?
No, that's a pretty big hook.
yeah. Unfortunately, man, the worms are like
Scarce.
not plentiful here.
Yikes. that hook might just be too big for that worm. huh?
Yeah. Well, you know what?
We'll let him
It's
swim.
more action than what I had on there.
2 logs and
Let's-
I found like
Let's go out to the deep end.
one tiny worm.
Let's let her sit. Fishing is a very patient sport.
I was just catching the reflection of those trees coming into this water.
Pretty, isn't it?
It's very pretty with the ripples on top.
Ron, you came through, man.
Sorry. I went
You
down the
came
line.
through.
He's apologizing for coming through. It's the humility.
Seems to be more than one underneath these logs, but the soil looks pretty good. soil in here.
Sitting on the bottom. I need to get it up a little bit. There we go. That's a good cast.
Just catch one worm, Rodney.
Hey, it's one more than we had.
Yeah.
Whoa, my worm's gone.
Lost the worm.
Yep.
Something eat the worm?
I bet he got caught on the bottom and got pulled off.
You think?
I do.
You found another one?
No.
Oh.
Well, that was fun cane fishing.
Now we know they're in here.
For next time. And that is cane fishing with Rod Slinger. And we've learned how to do some new tricks here.
Let's go with green.
That's a dead line. We're tossing in
Dead
green
stick.
right now. Dead stick. It's with a braided line. We're checking out the green worm now.
Braided line on a cane pole.
That's right. And for the big fish. Brian came through with his worm, which is now swimming in the pond.
Yep. The only thing I caught over here was a piece of dirt in my eye.
Piece of dirt.
Dirt in my eye.
This looks like a natural lake, though, doesn't it?
Very pretty lake.
It is pretty.
Centipede. Tiny.
Hey, we got a centipede.
Tiny centipede.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny.
What do you call that trick?
That trick is called trying to get it to do something different.
Exploring the studio space. It's very good.
Oh,
I think you caught a log.
Here's a piece of a fishing pole.
Uh-oh.
Got a whopper. Got a whopper.
There's a log fish. It's
A boot fish.
higher. Oh no.
It's fighting right.
Hey,
fighting
you
them.
got it. Is it on there still? Or did the
Oh,
line
yes.
break?
Still got it.
Oh,
No,
look
with a
at
braided
that.
with a
Look at that.
now that's how we get unstuck from a
And you
Monster.
throw it right back in the same spot just to make sure.
just to make sure. That's right.
Expert.
So the Loch Ness Monster actually lives in this lake, and it was just holding on to the hook, but it was a little too big for it. We just had to break free. In case you wonder, Rod Slinger Outdoors and Papa Wheelie, we just discovered where the Loch Ness Monster lives.
That's right. Follow Papa Wheelie.
Subscribe now to
Rod
see
Slinger.
more exciting
Cane
adventures.
fishing adventures. That's right.
This just goes to show you folks that even at a youth retreat with a bobber and a cane pole and a single sinker and a single hook, you can at least still have some fun, right?
For sure.
And I mean, check out the lake.
It's beautiful.
The little spot, little gem that God provided us. We didn't even know it was down here, but yeah, all right, there's some fish in it too. You know what? This is a new experience on Rod Slinger Outdoors, and I wonder if I can slingshot this.
Pretty
Probably
close.
not. I don't want to hook my finger with that hook, that old rusty hook, because then I will have to get a tetanus shot. I actually thought when I was doing this a second ago I had one, but
It was
I
just
didn't.
just a log.
The old log.
And with
The
that,
Yule log.
and with the tidings of Yule logs, we're out.
So anyway, thanks for tuning in to Rod Slinger Outdoors, another edition of blanking out, but having fun with Papa Wheelie. Make sure you follow Papa Wheelie if you want to see some great Colorado adventures and other adventures, Jeep adventures. Of course, you're on Rod Slinger Outdoors right now, and know, you're gonna see him catching some fish with me soon. Yeah, this is just a little bobber, a little cane pole. Well, not a little cane pole, pretty long cane pole.
This is like a maybe an 8 foot.
12-foot pole.
Yeah, put that down on the ground for a second.
This thing is tall.
Let's see.
I mean,
It's at least twice your height.
I'm a good 7-foot fella, and
That's at least a 14-foot cane pole.
it's pretty up there, right? But anyway, it's what we do. We always try to find a way to catch fish, and sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But either way, you're gonna have fun. Hey, keep those rods bent, those lines tight. Till next time. See ya.